Hi, I'm Shelley Raulston, and I am a master teacher in a Stephen F. Austin Middle School.
Hi, I'm Taylor Coker. I'm the Dean of Instruction at the same school.
I met Mack Hines a few years ago at a conference at our local region center. Went to his conference and immediately fell in love, saw an immediate need, and was given a lot of practical hands-on suggestions to use. So we took the materials, brought them back to our campus, and we designed a comprehensive staff development for teachers.
We wanted to make sure that the materials, I followed up with Shelley after she shared with me the things that she learned at the region staff development when she saw Dr. Hines, and it was very important to us that whatever we designed in our building wasn't a one-shot deal. It was something that we continued to do, and we did it over the whole entire year. It wasn't a one-shot program. We implemented it through our professional learning communities that we've established in our school. And it was something that we initially started after reading the materials that Dr. Hines presented us with, and then we followed up later at the end of our sessions with him actually coming to our school and being able to share the hands-on things that he showed us in the trainings with himself. Like, he came and actually did it.
I really think that was the highlight of the year for the teachers. At that point, they had a lot of questions and really some challenges, I think, for his work. And him coming in, he spent the whole day on our campus, and teachers had opportunity at every class period to come by and ask questions and ask those, really challenging questions that they had for him. And by the end of the day, he had won everyone over. I think his practices were very hands-on, very concrete, and it was things that teachers could recognize. There was some theory to it, but it was immediate. This is a need, this is a problem for you, implement this. And so teachers immediately saw success with it and were immediately bought into the program.
It was like, bring us your problems and I'll help you solve them. I think working with our African American students was a challenge that we had to overcome. Many of our teachers had not, with educational things, they didn't grow up in communities that look like where we serve our students. And so having the ability and the instruction that he provided overcame many hurdles that our teachers were facing in the classrooms with some of our most struggling students that we needed to work hard to make sure that we served appropriately to give them the education that they deserve.
So I think it opened up the door for communication. It gave us all a common language and a common understanding of being able to problem solve to raise our scores for African American students. And then the other thing, it just made us more aware. I think we were more conscious after that going into the following school year. That was on our radar from day one, and it just really changed our whole approach on how we make sure every single student is successful.
Right, and it was about our African American students, but in general, it was about raising the instruction for all of our students on our campus, and that's very important.
So I would definitely recommend to any school who has a same need with their African American students to definitely look into the products and services that Mack Hines has to offer. They were hands-on. It was things we could implement right away. A lot of other books and things that we had researched, kind of programs that we had researched, were a lot of theory, and teachers didn't really see how it applied right now. But I thought his approach and his techniques were very hands-on and could implement right away.
I totally agree, and that was one of the things, is that our teachers were able to take them that afternoon. Whatever we did during our professional learning community, they were able to take and use immediately. And then with the follow-up things that he provided, it was like the icing on top of the cake, because it melded everything together and kind of pounded into the point. So definitely recommend.